Hello everyone. Thanks for joining. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know you guys are all over the world. So yeah, let's just see a couple people rolling in. How are you guys? Good? Can you guys participate in the chat box in the live chat? How are you? Where are you from? Can you hear me? How about that? Can you hear me? Sorry, just having my breakfast here, my breakfast smoothie. Are you guys here? Anyone here? Let me know if you can hear me as well. Yeah, guys. Just waiting for you guys to show up. So, is there anyone here? Anyone here ready to participate in the lesson? I won't start the lesson unless someone's here, ready to go. Is there anyone here? Please tell me. In the live chat. Hi guys. Are you guys ready for the lesson? Please tell me you're here. Present yourselves in the live chat. Okay. I'm just waiting for some participants to arrive. Oh, I see a couple. Okay, good. A couple people came back. Can you hear me? Please, guys, write to me so I know you're here and I can start. Okay. We're going to begin with some reading. Okay. It's going to be quite fun. We're going to read together, do some pronunciation, see some new vocabulary. Then we'll do some listening exercises and vocabulary exercises with the vocabulary and the text that we've gone over today. Okay. Hi, Alexandra. Okay, Annie. Good, perfect. You guys are here. Perfect. All right, guys. So I guess we'll get started. Okay. Let me just adjust that. Perfect. Okay. All right. So hey guys. Hi Annie. Hi Alexandra. Hi Andara. So as I was saying, we're going to read a bit today. And then we'll do some listening and vocabulary exercises. Okay. Sorry about my beard and my hair. My girlfriend is coming home this week, so I have to get a haircut and shave as well. Yeah. All right, guys. So let's get right into it. Okay. Let me just adjust my page here. So, if you weren't here last time at the live stream last time, we did chapter 1 of this little book I've written, okay, called The Mystery Mutt. Does anyone know what mutt means? Alexandra, Annie, Andara, do you know what mutt means? Do any of you know? So a mutt is sorry, is anyone answering? A mutt is a dog, but not a pure breed. Okay, not a pure breed, just a mix. Okay, so basically we read chapter 1, and we had this dog named Bella, okay? Bella the Bichon Frise. Okay, this dog Bella, she was sent back to the pet shop. Okay, Rob, good. A mixed dog, perfect. So, this dog Bella was sent back to the pet shop. Okay, because she wasn't wanted by her little boy owner named Andrea. And so she's at the pet shop, and this little boy comes, and a new loving boy named Tommy comes and picks her up, okay? And says, okay, I want this dog, and he seems like a nice owner. Okay, he seems like a nice owner. And Bella's happy. Okay, she still feels a bit abandoned and scared because she was sent back to the pet shop. But Tommy now seems to be a good owner. Okay, so in chapter 2 here, the story is going to get a bit more interesting. Hi, Edleva and Rob. Thanks for showing up again. Okay, perfect. But the audio arrives later. No. No, yeah, exactly. No, Rob, it's perfect. Yeah, keep answering because I'm a few seconds ahead, so I have to basically just plan ahead. So it's a bit hard. Okay. Edleva, good job presenting your project. After the lesson, I want to hear about it. Okay, so we'll talk about it. Great job. Great job. Okay, so getting back to the story. Okay, so Bella now has this new owner. Okay, and yeah, she has this new owner, but it seems to be good, and now she's going back here in chapter 2. She's going back to the pet shop, okay, because they need some treats. Then we're gonna have this superhero aspect, okay, this superhero aspect. So stay tuned, okay? And we're going to do some vocabulary and listening exercises with this text, okay? So yeah, guys, Alexandra, don't worry, okay? Keep responding even though you're a bit behind, okay? It's perfect, it's good, I'll adjust, okay? So here we go, guys. So let's start reading together, okay? So you can read along with me. Tommy sure wasn't a fickle Andrea. He cared for Bella and played with her. They spent most of their days with Tommy's friends at the dog park, along with their dogs. Bella was loving life. She had a great new family and wonderful new friends. We don't have any treats for Bella. Maybe we should stop by Joe's pet shop and pick up some goodies for her, said Elena. So Elena is Tommy's mom, the little boy's mom, okay? As the family entered Joe's pet shop, Bella pulled and pulled, right? She pulled and pulled, okay? What's that cord called for a dog? Do you guys know? When you're walking your dog, right? The cord, what's the cord called? What's the name? Let me know in the comments, okay? In the live chat. So, continuing here. She wanted to talk to Lucy. So Lucy was her friend from chapter 1, the show dog at the pet shop that does all these crazy tricks and backflips and balances balls on her nose, right? Like pretend this is a little ball. She puts it on her nose and balances it, okay? So she's the show dog. Bella met her while she was there at the pet shop, okay? So, no, not that way, Bella, said Tommy. The treats are in the other aisle. The treats are in the other aisle. So, I want you to try to speak here. Okay? The treats are in the other aisle. Okay, not aisle, the S is silent. The other aisle. So, Rob, perfect. Leash. Okay, so leash. Rob answered my question from before. When you walk your dog, you have your dog on its leash. Okay, the little cord, you're walking your dog on its leash. Okay, good job, Rob. So try practicing this. Okay, the treats are in the other aisle. There are some key points here that we have to mention for pronunciation. Okay, the first thing is the linking R here. So I often say when you have one word that ends in a consonant, and then the next word that begins with a vowel, like RN, right? So RN, you have to link that R, okay? You have to link it into the next word, not RN. Don't add an H, okay? RN, okay? The other, okay? Here, it's important to note that we don't say the. The is for consonant words that begin with consonant sounds. So, right, the table, okay, the chair, okay. But when it begins with a vowel like the other, okay, we have to say the, okay. Here, because we have one word that ends with an E sound, okay, I made a video about this. I don't know if you've watched it on my channel, but this is a vowel link. When one word ends in an E sound, the, E, and then a vowel, okay, so if it's like E plus a vowel, okay, like the, and then vowel other, you can make a little y in between. So it's like the, okay, a little yother, okay, the other. Okay, that'll help you connect. The other, okay? Not the other or the other, okay? The other, okay? The treats are in the other aisle. Again, other aisle, okay? The R has to link because we have a consonant and a vowel, okay? The other aisle, okay? This is for British English as well as American English, okay? I'm Canadian, I speak a bit of a hybrid, okay, between the two. So, but here, okay, other has to, the R has to be pronounced both in British and American English because there's a vowel after, okay? British English by itself, okay, the R is more open. So if we didn't have a vowel after, a vowel sound after, it would just be other, okay? But because we have the vowel, other aisle, okay, other aisle, okay? And in American English, other, okay? Other by itself and other aisle, okay? Any questions about that? Is that interesting to you? You guys try it, okay? The treats are in the other aisle. Aisle is like, remember we said last time in your grocery store, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the frozen food aisle, the chips aisle, okay? An interesting thing to note is we also say the when we want to emphasize something. Okay, so that's not so it's, let me think of an example. He's the absolute, no, that's absolute. He's the best. Okay, he's the best. Okay, you can say the if you want to emphasize it. Okay, that's another thing. That's more advanced, but you stick to consonants and vowels. Okay, so moving on. It's okay, you go with her. I'll get the treats. Meet back here in 5 minutes, said Elena. So Tommy is going to go with Bella because Bella's pulling on the leash and he's going to go with her. Okay? And Tommy says, all right, Mom. Okay? So let's move on to the next little page here. Okay, so Lucy was performing another live show. This time she rode a skateboard. So she's on her skateboard, a dog on a skateboard, right? Hey Lucy, how are you doing? Asked Bella. I'm well, but I don't think Charles is having his best days, said Lucy. What does that mean? Guys, let me know in the live chat. I don't think Charles is having his best days. What does that mean? So, why? What happened? Is he sick? So Bella's asking, why? What happened? Is he sick? No, Bella. He was taken to the pound. Okay, what's the pound? What's a pound? Let me know in the live chat. Okay, no, Bella. He wasn't taken to the pound. If Joe can't sell a dog after a while, he calls the pound to come pick them up. So Joe is the pet shop owner. He calls the pound to come pick them up. Okay, what does this mean? What does this sentence mean? Can you explain what's happening in the live chat? Please explain what's happening. Rob, Alexandra, Etleva, Annie, Andara, okay, anyone listening, what's happening here? Okay, they loaded Charles's cage onto the van a few days ago. Okay, he won't die there, Lucy, will he? So Rob says in the live chat, Charles is sad. I don't know what that pound means. So guys, a pound, okay, a pound is usually where, okay, they send dogs when they need to euthanize them, right? When they need to put them down, right? Put them down, like kill them, okay? Because they can't find an owner, so they need to unfortunately kill them, okay? A pound can be that. It can also be a place where you leave your dog while you go on vacation. We usually refer to that though more as a kennel, okay? But the pound is usually where unfortunately your dog is euthanized and put to death, okay? So what's happening here is Charles has been sent to the pound, according to Lucy. Okay? And Bella now is nervous. He won't die there, Lucy. Will he? Okay, he won't die there, Lucy. Will he? Okay, so she wants confirmation. She wants confirmation from Charles, from Lucy, to know that he won't die. Okay, that's a good example of a question tag. He won't die there, Lucy. Will he? So here, if you look in the live chat, we have a negative in the statement and a positive in the tag. This is called a question tag. We use question tags to seek confirmation, okay, or agreement. Okay, so here, he won't die there, Lucy, will he? Okay, Bella wants to know, wants Lucy to confirm that he won't die. Okay. Let's try a little question tag exercise. Okay, we can try that. Let me just pull it up here. Okay. You may have. Okay, so let's try this. I'll put it in the live chat. All right. So here we go. Okay. So here. So question tags are used to seek agreement or ask for confirmation. Some other examples. Tom doesn't play basketball, does he? Sarah will come out, won't she? So you see, Tom doesn't play basketball. Okay, that's what I think. That's what I think. Tom doesn't play basketball, does he? So I think that, but I'm asking someone else for confirmation. So I'm asking, let's say, I ask you, Rob, Tom doesn't play basketball, does he? So I think he doesn't, okay? And I want confirmation. Sarah will come, won't she? I think Sarah will come, but I'm asking for confirmation. And when we ask for confirmation or seek agreement, we need to use a question tag. When we have a negative in the statement, then the tag will be positive. Like Tom doesn't play basketball, does he? When we have a positive in the statement, Sarah will come, then we have a negative in the question tag, won't she? In the tag, you use the auxiliary from the statement. So Sarah will come. The auxiliary is will. Okay. Will in the statement, you use the negative, the opposite, so won't, and then your subject, okay? You replace it, Sarah, okay? Sarah will come, won't she? Not Sarah will come, won't Sarah? Okay, Sarah will come, won't she? You replace it, won't she? Okay, let's try an exercise together. Okay, here we go. Okay, so number 1, can you guys tell me the answer here? So Tim plays tennis. What's the ending of that? So we have our statement, we need our tag. Tim plays tennis. You guys start answering in the live chat. Okay? While you guys are answering, I'll take this time to say thank you guys so much for joining once again this live stream. It's a pleasure to do it and be here with you. So please consider liking the video. It helps me out. Tell your friends about these live streams. The next one will be in 2 days on Wednesday, okay, at 12 at noon. All right, and guys, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. So Rob says in the comments in the live chat, number 1, isn't he? So your subject is good. Tim is a man. So we say he at the end. Tim plays tennis, but plays, okay? Plays Tim is present simple. Right? What is the auxiliary for present simple? Okay? What is the auxiliary for present simple? The auxiliary for present simple, remember, is always to do. So Tim plays tennis, doesn't he? Okay? So we have a positive in the statement, plays. We need a negative tag, doesn't he? Okay? Close with the isn't he, but for present, Rob, we use to do. Okay? Good job. Number 2, Bob played golf. So here, Rob is correct. Didn't he? Because here, Bob played golf in the past. Okay, for those who are just joining us, we're doing some question tag practice, then we'll get back to our story and some listening and vocabulary exercises. So Rob says, oh, okay, thanks. Perfect, Rob. So she is playing badminton. Bob played golf, number 2. Bob played golf, didn't he? Past. So we need the past. The auxiliary for the past is did. Played, right? Played is positive. So we need a negative tag. Look in the live chat. I'm typing to you. Negative tag. So we need didn't he. Okay, didn't he. All right. Annie, which one are you going for? Annie, which number? You said hasn't he. Which number? So number 3, she is playing badminton. Okay, here we have the present continuous, and the auxiliary is to be. So number 3 is isn't she. Okay, isn't she. Okay, number 4, there are 15 players. So we have there are. The tag, okay, so Andara says doesn't he. Okay, so yes, Andara, perfect. Number 1 is doesn't he. Rob says isn't she. Number 3, perfect. Very good, Rob. I'll give you guys some time. Answer number 4. Number 4. There are 15 players. What's the question tag? What's the question tag? Okay. Rob says aren't them. Okay. Annie says number 2. No, number 2, Annie, okay, for past simple, okay, Annie, past simple, okay, the auxiliary, okay, the auxiliary is did. Okay, the past of to do. So we say Bob played golf. Okay, didn't he? Okay, if I said Bob has played golf, then we could say hasn't he? Okay, so that's the present perfect. Auxiliary to have. You can use the auxiliary in the tag. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Smoothie. All right. Very good. Okay. Number 4. So Rob says aren't them, but actually, so there doesn't change for question tags. Okay. So we say aren't there. So there are 15 players. So I'll put this again so you guys can see. So we say there are 15 players aren't there. Okay, aren't there. There doesn't change for question tags. That's an important little trick. Okay, so there are positive, we need aren't. Okay, number 5. Number 5. What's the answer to number 5? Do you have any ideas, guys? Rob, Annie, Andara, Alexandra, Atleva, anyone listening? Guys, let me know in the live chat what you think. So Rob says crystal clear, but I don't know the 5th. So Rob, I'm right. This is a bit of a tricky one. There are 2 answers, right? So I am right. Am I not? Okay. This one, so Annie says, am I? But we have I'm right. So that's positive. Positive in the statement, right, guys? Positive in the statement. We need negative tag. So we need am I not? Am I not is either formal or used for emphasis. Okay, I'm right, am I not? Or I'm right, am I not? Okay, so formal or for emphasis. Another one which is more common when speaking is I'm right, aren't I? So that's a bit of an exception. Okay, so more common when speaking, I'm right, aren't I? Okay. All right, that's a bit of a tricky one. Okay. Am I not is the more formal and used for emphasis, but aren't I is used a lot when speaking. Okay. Very cool. Okay, so let's get back to our story. Tell me, is that clear in the comments, in the live chat? All right. So let me fade this into the next slide, make myself a bit bigger. So here, Lucy was performing another live show. Look at your screen now. This time, no, we read this. This time she rode a skateboard. Hey Lucy, how are you doing? Asked Bella. I'm well, but I don't think Charles is having his best days. No, we've read this. 1 second, guys. Sorry, wrong thing. Okay, so coming back. So Bella asks Lucy, you don't think he's going to die there, right? Will he? Okay. So, and Lucy responds here on your screen, he may. We have to do something, said Bella. Okay, we have to do something, right? Bella doesn't want Charles, her friend that she met at the pet shop, to die. Okay? There's nothing to be done. He's gone. I'm sorry. All right, so Lucy thinks, listen, she's been around the block, okay? Lucy thinks, listen, Charles, he's finished. He's dead, okay? He's going to die, okay? There's nothing to be done. He's gone. I'm sorry. So Bella whined, tears dampening her fur. What does that mean, Bella whined? Bella whined, tears dampening her fur. Let me know in the live chat, okay? So Annie and Rob say, yes, that's clear. Perfect. Very good. I'm glad, because question tags, they're very difficult for learners, I find, for my students, and hard to apply. But they're very important, because when you think something and you want to seek agreement, okay, you want to use question tags. Okay, so what does that mean? Bella whined, tears dampening her fur. Any guesses? Any Rob? Any guesses? Andorra? In the live chat, okay? So, oh no, what's wrong, Bella? Let's go see mommy. She'll know what to do, said Tommy. So Bella is whining, right? Whining like a dog, okay? Whining. So Annie says cry, perfect. So whining can either mean like a dog, like physically whining, or it can mean like stop complaining. Okay, sometimes we say stop whining. Okay, that means stop complaining. Okay, oh my gosh, my life is so hard and I have so many things to do, and oh my gosh, Christmas is coming up and this and that, holiday season, I'm depressed. And then maybe you say, stop whining, okay? Stop complaining. Life is good. Enjoy life, okay? Rob says, whine is like the sound that they make when they are sad. Perfect, Rob. So either this physical sound or, like I said, complaining, okay? Tears dampening her fur. When something dampens something, it makes it a bit wet. So I can say, if I put my clothes... If I put my clothes in the dryer, okay, to dry, and I go and I take them out and it's like, oh, they're still a bit damp. They're still a bit damp, okay? They're not fully dried, okay? So I put the dryer on a bit longer, okay? Or I put them outside. Now in Canada, it's not easy to put them outside. I know, Rob, you're from Italy and they just use the clothesline outside to dry. But here, man, it was cold. It was very cold last night. I was walking in the city here, and it was quite frigid. Okay, but that's what dampening means. Okay, so oh no, what's wrong, Bella? Let's go see mommy. She'll know what to do. So, Tommy, the boy, realizes Bella is whining, crying, and he goes to see his mom, okay, Elena. Okay, so Lucy, I have to go now, but we can't give up. I'll talk to my new friends tonight. We have to save Charles, said Bella. So notice how I say that. We have to save Charles, not we have to, okay? When we say have to, as in must, an obligation, okay, we use have, like f, f. Have is for possession, right? We have a bike, okay? But we have to go, we must go, obligation, have to. So Rob says yes. We don't use we don't use dryers, right? That was my experience in Italy as well. Unfortunately, with the climate we have here and with the cold, it's not possible in the summer. It's okay, but not right now because your clothes would just freeze. All right, so coming back to the text. Lucy, I have to go now, but we can't give up. I'll talk to my new friends tonight. We have to save Charles. So she wants to save Charles from the pound. She doesn't want Charles to die. Okay, and Lucy responds, "You can try, but I really don't think there's anything you can do," said Lucy with a frown. A frown is like this, right? Okay, said Lucy with a frown. A frown just means a sad face, but physically a frown is the opposite of a smile. Look at me, a smile. Okay, a frown is, okay, sometimes you'll hear an expression, turn that frown upside down. So turn the frown upside down, you get a smile, right? Be happy, okay? Turn that frown upside down. That's an expression we have in English. Okay, let's move on to the next page here. Okay, okay. So I think yes. Okay, so we have 2 more pages. Then we're going to do some listening exercises and vocabulary. All right. Perfect. All right, guys. So here, chapter 3. After supper, Tommy and Elena prepared for bed. As they were putting on their pajamas, okay, notice here, putting on. Okay, I put on some clothes. Okay, that's a phrasal put on. Okay, that's a phrasal verb. All right, a phrasal verb, okay, that we use to say the physical act of putting your clothes, but we don't say putting, we say put on. Okay, put on. So as they were putting on their pajamas, Bella exited the house through the dog flap door in the kitchen. So, you know, sometimes in houses you have a little hole in a door where dogs can go outside. So Bella went through the hole. Okay. Unfortunately, Elena had a perfect view of the backyard from her bedroom window. Bella, go to bed. It's cold outside, yelled Elena. So Elena, the mom, Tommy's mom, Bella's owners, okay, Elena's looking from the window. Hey, Bella, go to bed, okay? So Bella hears, and she's an obedient dog. She likes her owners. So Bella sauntered back into the house and waited for Elena to close her bedroom lights. What does sauntered mean? The word sauntered. Does anyone know? Rob, Annie, Alexandra, Atleva, Andara. Does anyone know what sauntered means? Let me know in the live chat, okay? I'll continue. As soon as Elena flicked the switch, she snuck back out the dog flap and scurried into her doghouse. Okay, what does scurried mean here? Okay, so we have sauntered and scurried. Okay, what's the difference? Okay, sauntered and scurried. What's the difference between these words? Okay, what's the difference? Okay, so Annie says that sauntered mean walk, run carefully. So Rob says nope, he doesn't know. So guys, sauntered, okay, tell me if you know what scurried means, but sauntered means you're going somewhere and you're sort of like shrugging your shoulders, okay, going slowly, walking very slowly, okay, walking very slowly, okay. You're not in a rush at all. You're going very, very slowly. Okay, you're not going at a normal pace. You're like, maybe you're sad, right? Because here Bella's sad and she's going, I guess, okay, I'll come back in the house. So she sauntered back into the house. Okay, scurried, okay, if you don't know. So as soon as Elena flicked the switch, so she flicked the light switch, okay, and Bella saw, she said, okay, Elena's gone to bed, I'll sneak, right, she snuck back, right, that's the past of sneak, so like she snuck back like a sneak, like a detective, sorry, so Annie says rush is scurried, so perfect, so she scurried to her doghouse. So she snuck out the door, like slowly, right? Because she didn't want Elena to hear. So she snuck out the door and scurried quickly. Okay, so scurried means like to go quickly somewhere. Okay, quickly. Scurried usually means it's for a person or an animal, little steps. Okay, quick little steps. Okay. That's what scurried means. Okay, so like all dogs, this is where the story gets interesting. Okay, like all dogs, okay, in this world, like all dogs, Bella dug a hole, right? Dug, right, with her paws. Okay, dug a hole under her doghouse, leading to the outside world. She lifted up the mat at the base of the doghouse and squiggled through the dirt tunnel onto the other side of the fence. So what does squiggle through mean? Okay, so Anya and Rob, I like your exchange there. I love that, to see my students interacting like that. Rob says, I'm writing down all these new words. Perfect, Rob. I'm happy. And guess what, Rob? We're going to do a vocabulary exercise after this that sort of reinforces all the new terminology we've learned. Okay, so we're going to do a vocabulary exercise with these new words as well. So that's great that you're writing them down. I'm super, super happy. So, right, this is super cool, right? So dogs in this world, they dig a hole under their, so they have a dog house, right, outside in the backyard, but the dogs, right, under the mat in the dog house, okay, they dig a hole, a little tunnel that goes from the backyard, okay, they dig a hole, right, they dig a hole, right, that leads to the outside world. So they're free. At night, they are free. All right? The dogs rule the neighborhood at night. So that's interesting. So she lifted up the mat at the base of the doghouse, right? At the bottom, at the base, and squiggled through the dirt tunnel onto the other side of the fence. So squiggle through is when you have to, right? You have to, it's not an easy way through, okay? So you have to like sort of, okay, squiggle, okay? Because maybe the tunnel's not that big, okay? So Bella has to go to get through, okay? So she met up with her new lads at the old dog park. Lads is a term that means friends, okay? So Annie says, I think you mean crawl, Annie, crawl. So squiggle doesn't necessarily mean crawl, but it just means you have to go, like get through, but not easily, right? So you have to go slowly, like this, okay? Squiggle through, okay? Crawl is just on your right hands and knees like this, right? So it's a bit different, okay? She met up with her new lads, her new friends, at the old dog park. Deco, the black and brown Gordon setter, okay, you can look up online what a Gordon setter looks like. Okay, beautiful dog. And this is actually, this was in Italy, Rob. I worked with a family that had a dog named Deco and a Gordon setter, and I love the dog. Very nice dog, and this dog is based on him. So Rob says, which is the other name for friends? Lads. The lads. Okay, my lads. Okay. Come on, lads. Okay. Sort of like Rob, Italian. Could be like raga, ragazzi, something like that. Okay. Friends. Okay, come on, lads. Let's go. Okay. So yeah. Deco, the black and brown Gordon setter, peed on the tree. So Annie says buddy. Yes, a buddy. A buddy, a friend. Perfect. Okay, a lad. Deco, the black and brown Gordon setter, peed on the tree. Then on the bench, then on the garbage can. So Deco is peeing, going to the bathroom, right? Peeing everywhere. All right. So let's move on to our next little slide, our last slide for today, for our story. Then we're going to do some listening and vocab. Okay. So here. So Bella says, the third line here, you males are all the same. You have to piss on everything, said Bella. So Bella's saying males, men pee everywhere, okay? Which is a bit true even for people. So, hey, don't generalize. I pee in the corner like a gentleman, said Stone the Vishla. Okay. Vishla is a type of dog. Okay. Hey, don't generalize. So don't say stereotypes. Okay. Hey, don't generalize. Okay. I pee in the corner like a gentleman. All right. So Stone is saying it's the equivalent of like a person actually being neat and tidy in a bathroom. Okay, so this dog saying, I'm polite, I pee in the corner, okay, away from everyone. And Deco's response is, beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. So on the screen, beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart, sang Deco. Fart. Deco, please. There are ladies in the house, said Stone. Bark, bark. Sorry, guys, said Deco. Okay. So these are Bella's new friends, Stone and Deco. Okay. And Deco is a bit impolite, and he farts everywhere, and he sings this song, beans, beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. Okay. This is a song that we would sing, I would sing when I was younger in the schoolyard, a very common song that us kids used to sing, and the kids still sing till this day. Okay, to this day. All right, perfect. So bark bark is the sound like woof woof that a dog makes. Okay, bark bark. Okay, barking is the verb as well. Okay, all right. So perfect. Okay, so what's going to happen now? Okay, is that Bella. Okay, Bella is going to ask Stone and Deco. Okay, she's going to say, we need to save Charles. And they're going to go on a mission to save Charles. But they're going to encounter a super dog, a superhero on the way. So make sure you attend my live streams, because I'll do the next bit of the story in my next live streams. Now let's try a listening exercise. Okay. With the next page, okay, of the story, okay? Then we'll do a vocabulary exercise with all the new vocabulary. But so here's a listening exercise, all right, with the next page of the story. So if you weren't here last time, there are blanks on the screen. When you hear me say those blanks, you write them down, you type, okay? I'll say it fast the first time, and if you need me to say it slower the second time, I will. All right, so here we go. So, and now you are pooing in front of us? Who is going to pick that up? Your owner isn't here, said Bella. My owner doesn't pick up my poo anyway, said Deco. Now I see where you get your manners, said Bella. Don't worry, I'll cover it up like I always do. Deco kicked back his hind legs and covered the poo with rocks and dirt. Great, now someone will step on it, said Bella. Ignore him, Bella. How are you doing, asked Stone. Not so great. My friend Charles was taken to the pound. Is he that ugly guy at Joe's? Asked Stone. Hey, he's a really nice guy, Bella rebuked. Yeah, he's the best, said Deco. He helped me pick out this crazy chew toy. It's this pig that squeals. I love biting it and hearing it oink. How was that? Too fast? Did you guys get the answers? Let's see in the live chat. Okay, so Rob says, pick that up. So perfect. Good job, Rob. So who is going to pick that up? Right? So pick that up, all right, means who is going, right? So Deco pooed. Who is going to pick up the poo and put it in like a bag, right? Put it in a bag, right? Pick it up and put it in a bag, okay? So these dogs are polite dogs. They only go to the bathroom when their owners are there, okay? So Bella said, your owner isn't here, okay? And Deco says, my owner doesn't pick up my poo anyway. So Deco's like, even if my owner were here, the poo wouldn't be picked up anyway. And Bella says, now I see where you get your manners. Manners, okay, like if I say you have good manners, it means you're polite. Okay, the way you behave, okay, you're saying your pleases and thank yous, you're polite, your manners, okay? Don't worry, I'll cover it up like I always do. So don't worry, I'll cover it up. Cover it means like, right? So Deco kicked back his hind legs, his back legs. So he kicked back his back legs and covered the poo with rocks and dirt. So he's with his paws and his legs, and he's covering the poo with rocks. Okay, this is based on the actual Deco who lives in Milan, Italy. Funny dog who would always do that, and I'd be like, Deco, what are you doing? I have to pick it up. And yeah. Anyway, great. Now someone will, good job, Rob, and any, step on it. Okay, step on it. All right. So what step on means you put your foot, your shoe on the poo. Someone's gonna step on it, and Bella's not happy. Okay. And Stone says, ignore him, Bella. How are you doing? Okay. Not so great. My friend Charles was taken to the pound. All right. To the pound. Okay. Is he that ugly guy at Joe's? Asked Stone. Hey, he's a really nice guy, Bella rebuked. Okay. Rebuked means like argued, sort of, okay? So like if someone makes a point and you rebuke that point, it means that you're going against what that person said, okay? So yeah, he's the best, said Deco. He helped me pick out, all right? Pick out this crazy chew toy. So we have pick up, like the poo, okay? Pick up. It could also be pick up an exam, pick up something that's ready for you at a store, okay? He helped me pick out, right? Pick out means select, choose, okay? He helped me pick out this crazy chew toy. It's this pig that squeals, okay? Right, squeals, right? I'm not good at squealing. I love biting it, like I'm biting it and hearing it oink. So when Charles was at the pet shop, Deco went with his owner, and Charles said, pick that chew toy. Okay, it's a good one. So Deco said, oh, he's a good guy. Okay, Stone says he's ugly. Okay, so yeah, all right. Let's try one more. I think I have. Yes. One more listening exercise, then we'll do a vocabulary exercise. Okay, so here we go again. Are you ready? Look at your screen. I need your help to save him, guys. Sorry. Let me get back here 1 second to my text. Sorry. 1 sec, guys. Okay, sorry guys, just 1 quick second. I just need to get my text out here. Okay, so I need your help to save him, guys. He doesn't deserve to be at the pound, said Bella. What's the plan? Asked Stone. We have to break him out, said Bella. Is Princess around? She's at her usual spot, at the top of the large water fountain. As always, the guys are catering to her every need, said Stone. Ruff, ruff. I'll lead the way, said Deco. Can you stop with that barking and show a bit of class? Said Bella. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, said Stone. He'll never learn. Princess, the Pomeranian, perched at the top of the fountain, on the 5th fountain ring. She had a red bow on her head and voluminous fur. How was that? Too fast? How was that, guys? So the answers are coming in. Perfect. So Rob and Annie say deserve for the first one. Okay, so I need your help to save him, guys. He doesn't deserve to be at the pound. Good, right? So it's not something, so he's a good guy. Charles is a good guy. It's not something he deserves. He doesn't deserve to die. Okay? Good. She's at her usual spot. So where she usually is. Okay, usual spot. Okay. If I call my friend and I say, okay, meet at the usual spot. Okay, where we usually meet. Okay, maybe it's a restaurant or whatever. Okay. As always, the guys are catering. So Rob says catering or catering. Yeah, catering. So catering, okay, can be for food, right? A business. Okay, so a catering business is when someone prepares food and they, for example, you can call a catering business for your party. Okay, and they prepare the food, not you. Okay, and you can even have someone, catering business, serve the food as well. Okay, but catering, so catering food, catering to her every need, it means that they're serving her whatever she wants, they do. Okay, whatever she wants, they do. Catering to your every need. That's a good expression to know. Okay, do you understand that? Let me know. The next one here, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Good job, Annie. Good job, Rob. Okay. So that's a common expression too. We even use that for people in English. So you can't teach an old dog. Let me write it. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. So we even use this for people because we say for old people or people of a certain age, okay, it's too late. Okay, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Okay. For example, maybe with computers, you'd say, okay, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Or if an old person is set in his or her ways, you'd say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Okay. So, and the last one, Princess the Pomeranian. So we're going to go over this text again next time and actually read it together. But the Pomeranian is a type of dog, a small little dog. Okay. Perched at the top of the fountain. So perched is like a bird, like on a branch, just perching. Okay. Like a bird on a branch. That's what you have to think of for perched. Okay, so perched at the top of the fountain on the 5th fountain ring. So there are various rings, levels of this high fountain, and she's at the top. Okay? She had a red, so you guys said bone. Red bow. I said red bow. Okay? Red bow on her head and voluminous fur. So voluminous fur, or for people, voluminous hair is like, right? When the hair has volume, so it's like sort of thick, like you can see the volume. Okay. So she had a red bow. A red bow is just like on a Christmas gift, for example, you'll put a little bow on top of the gift. Okay. Like you wrap the gift and you put a little bow on top. That's a bow, a little bow on her head. Or like a bow tie, like instead of a tie like a man wears, some men wear bow ties just here. Okay, that's like a bow. Okay. So Annie says, I knew about food catering, but not in this other context. Okay. Thanks. No problem. No problem. So when you cater to someone's every need, it means that you're just doing what the other person wants and you're serving them. And maybe you're not being selfish enough. Okay, you're just doing whatever the other person wants. Okay, catering to someone else's needs. Okay, you're doing, maybe it's not even the morally right thing to do, or it's not the thing that makes sense, but you're just doing it to make another person happy. Okay? Very good. Very good job, Annie and Rob, and thank you everyone else for listening. Yes, so Rob put a bow in the comments. Thank you, Rob. That little bow there, that's a bow. Okay, perfect. So thank you guys for liking the video as well. Please guys, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me out a lot. All right, so let's do our vocabulary exercise now from the text that we had before. All right, so I'm going to pull it up here. All right, so here's our word box. Okay, I put it in the chat box. Here's our word box. Okay, let's go through this one, these two first. Okay, so you guys can answer these two in the chat box. Okay. Sorry, they're together. They're two separate ones. So after rush, it's a new sentence. So Juliet or Juliette, over to the car, even though we were in a rush. And number 2, that dog is so loud. Tell it to quit its... What's the answer there from the vocabulary we've learned today? The smoothie is getting stuck in my beard. I really have to shave, like I said at the beginning. Rob, actually my girlfriend, is coming home from Italy, and I'm super happy she's coming home. And yeah, I need to cut my hair. Mi devo tagliare I capelli. Okay, my hair, and I need a shave as well. Okay. All right. So, guys, what's the answer there to the first one? Do you have any guesses, or in the live chat, do you guys have any guesses what the first one would be? I'll also start posting the next couple so you can start on those as well. Okay, so we don't have too much of a delay. Okay, so let me put the third one as well. So what is the first one? Juliette, over to the car, even though we were in a rush. What did we say before? The opposite of being in a rush, right? The opposite of being in a rush. So Rob says Juliette sauntered. Perfect. So she sauntered over to the car. Okay. Juliette sauntered over to the car. That means she just went very slowly, right? Very, very slowly. Okay. Let me make myself a bit bigger so you guys can see me a bit better. There we go. All right. So, good job, Rob. Rob says your girlfriend will appreciate a new haircut. Yeah, she will. She will. So will my parents. Because I video chatted my parents yesterday, and they said you look like a bum, like a homeless person. I said, okay, relax. It's not that serious. I said, this is my natural state. And they said, no, it's you not, maintaining yourself. So number 1 is sauntered. Good job, right? Went slowly, even though, right? Even though we were in a rush. So we were in a rush, but she still went slowly. So for those of you who have just joined us, look at the live chat. We're answering some vocabulary questions from this lesson today. Okay, so number 2, that dog is so loud. Tell it to quit its barking. Good job, Rob. So that dog is so loud, loud, right? Not quiet, but loud. So tell it to quit, to stop its barking. Okay, so it's bark, 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 bark. Okay. Number 3, your license is ready. You can come by the license bureau to, and he says to pick it up this afternoon. Very good, Annie. So let me give you the next couple. But yes, so to pick it up means to come get it, right? And Dada, good job, to pick it up this afternoon. Perfect. Very good, and Dada. Thank you for participating. So to pick it up means to come get it, right? To come and pick it up. All right, you guys try the next 2, okay, that I put there. Rob says pick it up number 3. Perfect. Good job, Rob. And the next one here, what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Yeah, so I'm super excited, guys. I've got teaching Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the school at which I work is closing for the Christmas break, and we're having a nice big Christmas party and dinner at a fancy restaurant on Thursday. And then on Friday, my girlfriend arrives. Right, she's arriving on Friday. I'm super happy, and yeah, it's gonna be great. And then on Saturday, I have a special surprise because Friday it's also her birthday. All right, so I gotta do some nice stuff for her because she's coming back and it's her birthday. So it's a big day. All right, so number 3. Okay, so I put on my nicest clothes. Good job, Andara. Good job, Annie. Good job, Rob. So I put on my nicest clothes because I wanted to impress Sophia. Okay, maybe I'll put on some nice clothes to impress my girlfriend. Her name's not Sophia, but it's it's close. So then the next one. There's not much space. Call my daughter Sophia. She may be able to. Good job, Annie. Squiggle through the crack. Okay, squiggle through. Okay, it's just to go through, sort of squeeze through. Okay, squiggle through. Okay, squeeze through. All right. Remember we said when you have a difficult, like a small area, and you have to go through and sort of make your way through, squiggle. Okay? Good. Let me give you guys the next couple here. Okay. Let me give you the next couple here. So you guys work on those in the live chat. So yeah, as I was saying, a lot to do this week. I've got teaching. I've got football, soccer practice. And yeah, a lot of, and I gotta get, like I told Rob and you guys, I gotta get a haircut. I've got to prepare for my girlfriend's arrival. So Rob says crack. What does it mean? A crack is just a space. Okay, a crack can mean several things, Rob. Okay, so let me just pull up the definition for you, because we have several different meanings. Okay, so let's take a look here. So these are the first couple. Okay, Rob, let me share this with you. Oops. Sorry, okay. So a line on the surface of something along which it has spilt without breaking into separate parts. A hairline cracked down the middle of the glass. So a crack can be in a glass, right? So let's take this glass. It could have a little crack, okay? A crack can be a loud crack, a loud noise, okay? It can also be just a little space that you have to get in, Okay, just a small space to get in, like a crack in a glass. You could have like a little crack, like let's say in a cave or something, a little crack. Let's say this is a cave, a little crack where you can get in. Okay, cool. All right, so the next one, guys. So at Leva, sorry for not participating this time. I was on the road. No problem at Leva. So perfect. At Leva, if you want to participate now, we're just doing some vocabulary that we've learned this lesson. Okay, so coming back to what we just said. So I spilt some nail polish on the couch, and the guests will be arriving any minute now. Should I cover it with a blanket? So should I cover it? Like Deco, remember in the story, Deco covered his poo with rocks and dirt, right, to cover it. So when you spill nail polish, like I'm doing, let's say I were a girl and I was doing my nail polish and I spilled the nail polish, right, spill on the couch, okay, and it makes a stain, I'll cover it with a blanket. Okay. Oh, at Leva has 2 exams. Wow, good luck at Leva. Okay, good luck. Good luck in your school. Thanks for being here, even though you have your 2 exams. Which exams do you have? Let me know. Which exams do you have? But yeah, guys, so, and the first one, sorry, above, I missed it. The windows of the building came crashing down. Pedestrians, Andy says broken. Okay, not broken. Okay, that one's not broken. Rob, Andara, Ross, do you have any ideas for the first one? The windows of the building came crashing down. Pedestrians, for cover. So at Leva says, can you give me an advice? Some advice. Let me just get the word box. Okay. Let me put the word box again so you guys can have the words closer. At Leva, are you asking for, so we say some advice, okay? We can say some advice because advice is uncountable, so some advice or a piece of advice. If you want to talk about one, a piece of advice. At Leva, do you want, so I have English exams on teaching children. So you're doing your master's degree. Perfect. So some advice at Leva, I'd say, I don't know. What are your exams about? I mean, teaching children, you want to make sure you're patient, right? It requires a lot of patience. But your English exams on teaching children, I think they really want just some quick advice. Okay, it's important, right? To elicit. So to elicit means for your lesson plans with them. Elicit means to have them first to see what they know already. Okay, that's a common thing now with teaching children. So to elicit vocabulary, maybe, so you start asking them, okay, what do you guys know about chocolate? Okay, they can say it's sweet, and you can see what they know. So you elicit to see what they know already. Then you sort of show them some new concepts, and you can practice those concepts with them. Okay, and then the last step is to engage. So to have a good activity where they can put what they've practiced, what they've learned, into their own sort of creative thing. So I'd say elicit, show, practice, engage. That's some good advice for you. Okay, at Leva. So the next, sorry guys, the next one, Rob, says scurried for cover. Andara says turn off. So the answer is scurried for cover. Very good job, Rob. So the windows are, right? They're falling for some reason, crashing down the windows. Okay, maybe something hit the windows and they're crashing down. And the pedestrians, right, are the people walking on the street. Okay, they're walking and they see the windows, so they quickly go, right? Scurry is to go quickly. So they scurried for cover because they want to be under a safe place, right? For cover. So they scurry fast, get out, the windows are crashing. Okay, so they scurry, run for cover. Okay, pretty cool. Perfect. Okay, good job. Good try, Andara, and good job, Rob. All right. Perfect. Okay, guys. So the next one here, let me give you guys the next one. Okay. All right. So Tom is in a bit of a rut. He's not having his Okay. I'll post the word box again so it's right beside it so you can see. Okay. Tom is in a bit of a rut. He's not having his All right, guys, please please like this video. Also, guys, please share the channel with your friends. It helps a lot. Okay, guys. So Annie says best. I think you meant best days, right? Perfect, Annie. So Tom is in a bit of a rut. He's not having his best days. Perfect. Okay, so best days. He's not having his best days. It means he's a little depressed. Okay, Rob too. Best days. Perfect. Okay, so when you're in a bit of a rut, what does a rut mean? Can you guys tell me in the live chat what is a rut? What is a rut? Okay. While I wait for your answer, guys, I left my Facebook. I know Rob, you joined last time. Facebook page and group, as well as which are quite big. I have over 5,200, 5,300 people on Facebook, so it's a big group. It's nice, but it's not too big, so it's nice to join. And I also put my Instagram down there and a subscribe link, so please subscribe to the channel and tell your friends about it. So just waiting for your answer here, guys, for a rut. So Tom is in a bit of a rut. He's not having his best days. Okay, so a rut, Rob says a track, and he says a routine. No, so guys, a rut. Okay, so Rob's going by like a physical rut. The first thing is like a track, so like a rut, okay, that like a vehicle makes when it's going, okay, like it'll make a little rut in the ground, okay, like a car, it'll make a little rut, like a little track in the ground. But a rut in this sense, okay, is something that's become sort of repetitive and dull. Okay, and it's not productive. Okay, it's not productive. All right, that's what a rut is. So he's not producing. Sometimes we say with sport. Okay, so for athletes, we can say he's in a bit of a rut. So that means he's not scoring goals. Okay, he's in a bit of a scoring rut. He's in a bit of a rut. Okay, he's not scoring. He's not his regular self. It could even mean a bit depressed, like he's not having his best days. So some things just become repetitive and dull and boring and not productive. Okay, that's a rut. So a rut is a very good word to know. Okay, it can also mean track, like of wheels, like Rob said. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's all the vocabulary I've prepared for you today. At this point, I'll take any questions you have. Do you have any questions for me, any Rob and Andara, Alexandra, Edleva, anyone else listening? Do you have anything you'd like to ask me before we end the live stream? What do you guys think? If you have any questions, English questions, I can answer them maybe now quickly, or suggestions for the next live stream. So I was thinking, okay, so Wednesday, 12 p.m., so noon. Okay, so noon Toronto time. Okay, that's the next live stream. Okay, that's the next live stream. Annie, where are you from? Are you from Italy as well, or no? Let me know. Wednesday, 12 p.m. Noon is the next live stream. So Annie, are you from Italy as well as I know Rob is. Andara, where are you from? Andara Ross, where are you from? So the next live stream, as I was saying, guys, is Wednesday, 12 p.m. Do you have any suggestions for the next live stream? Any suggestions, guys? I was thinking maybe to do some different expressions and sort of like the vocabulary exercises we've done, and show some different like American and British like important idioms and expressions. What do you think about that? Are you into that? Do you want to continue with the story, the Mystery Mutt, and the listening and the vocabulary? What do you want to do? You guys let me know. Your feedback is important to me. So Annie says, is it harder for you to express your thoughts in Italian or not a problem because you grew up with that language? So obviously it's not as easy, but it's not that difficult anymore. It's harder, obviously, because it's not my first language, and it's not like I speak Italian almost every day, just because communicating with my grandparents and stuff like that, and also some Italian friends and students, etc. But yeah, Italian, French as well. I also speak French. Oh yes, yes, I remember, Annie. You're from Croatia, but also speak a little Italian. Perfect. Yeah, Croatia, Italy, it's close, right? Yeah, sorry, I forgot you were from Croatia. I think I knew that. Yeah, it's so I grew up with it, but seeing as because a lot of people here in Canada, if they have two parents who speak Italian, maybe they speak to them when they're really young and stuff like that. But my dad, he doesn't really speak too much Italian. He speaks a little bit. So it wasn't like my mother tongue or anything like that, but I did grow up with it. A lot of Italians, a lot of Italian friends as well, cousins, etc. But I got better a lot. I got a lot better at university. I took a few courses there, so not just the dialect and stuff like that. So Rob says, maybe I can't be here next time, but I'll watch it later. No problem, Rob. The next one, so the following one, guys, for the schedule here, sorry, it's not written well. Don't get mad at me because it's not in caps and stuff like that. So this is your schedule. Sorry, it's really not. Okay, it's really not written well. So Andara says, I'm from Indonesia. Cool, Andara. That's super cool. What do you do, Andara? Are you a student? Do you work? Tell me. And Indonesia. I love Indonesian people. I've met a few along my travels. Okay. Don't worry, Rob. If you can't be here, come to another one. Do you have any suggestions, Rob, for the next lessons? The next few lessons. And he says, when I speak foreign languages, it's harder to joke, express thoughts, and especially remember linguistic grammar rules. Main problem. Professor, do you think I should talk slowly and think more or practice more these languages? So, what do you mean by that? I think it's important. So, I think it's important to make sure that you're doing your best to speak correctly, using the correct grammar. Okay, but it's also important not to be afraid, not to be scared to make mistakes. So, Annie, do your best to use the correct grammar, but also don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just talk, and eventually it will come. Okay? Andara says, I try to be here for learning, but sometimes the time is quite different. Oh yes, so the yes, the time change, the time difference is quite different. Yeah, sorry about that. What's the best time for you, Andara, to learn? Let me know, so maybe I can um, help you do some live streams for people in your part of the world. Okay. So that's the schedule for the live streams, guys. But yeah, any practice practice makes perfect. And Dada says, "Thank you, teacher. I'm working." Oh, cool. Okay, cool. All right, Annie. Yeah. So just practice makes perfect. Any other questions, guys? English questions, uh, suggestions, guys. So Annie says, I talk fast, I like accents, but then I make mistakes. Okay, it's fine, but like I said, it's fine to make mistakes, Annie. Um, that's good. Keep talking fast. Keep talking fast. Make sure people understand you. Try to perfect your accent. By you can check some of my word link videos and vowel linking videos on my channel that may help you speak faster. Okay, Annie, how did you hear about my channel? Just out of curiosity, how did you hear about it? Um, any other questions, guys? Some suggestions, guys, for the live streams. Do you like the format how it is now? Any specific topics you want to go over? You guys tell me, because there's always between like 5 to 10 of you here, maybe a bit more, but never too much more. So right now we're still growing, but any suggestions for live streams that you have, or videos even. Any videos you want me to make for the channel, you want me to put up because you have difficulty with. And he says some grammar rules you're not good with. Anything you want me to cover, guys? Anything you think would be of use to you? I'd be interested in helping you guys with that. But yeah, what do you guys think? Some suggestions for the live streams. Anything, guys? Anything at all? What do you think? What do you guys think? My plans for today, I think so. Rob says, I found your channel here and you're from Alyssa, not Alyssa. Cool, Rob. That's good. Yeah, Alyssa's a friend of mine now. Yeah, she's getting a bit better. She was a bit sick. But yeah, she's better now, so I'm happy about that. Alyssa's also Sicilian, of Sicilian descent, yeah, origin. I hope the video always starts before 10 p.m. So let me check the difference in time. So let's check Toronto and Montreal time. Toronto time in Indonesia. Okay. Okay, so cool. Okay, so in Indonesia is 12 hours ahead. Rob says, I don't know, but this about suggestions. I think they're good enough in this way. Okay, so cool. Rob likes how the live streams are. I'm going to do one of the live streams this week for sure will be about expressions. Okay, which is something that's a lot of learners want to implement in their foreign language skills. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What do I have to do today, guys? I'm happy, Rob. While I was watching some lesson about Italian on Learn Italian with Italian Pod 101. Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's crazy, Annie. That you learned, that you found about it with learning Italian. That's cool. So it came in the suggested videos or what? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What do you guys have planned for today? I know maybe well, it's already 4:37 for Rob and Annie and Andara. So what do you have planned for tomorrow? Because Andara, it's 10:37 p.m. right now. It's late for her. Yeah. But yeah, that's super cool, guys. I hope the channel can grow. I hope, yeah. I mean, I'm doing my best. I think I have some good knowledge because of what I've studied and my experience teaching. So I think I can bring that to the table. And I'm passionate about it and I'm learning more still, studying and stuff like that. Doing my master's in linguistics. And yeah, I think it can grow. One day, one of my dreams is to bike ride across Canada. So maybe I could put some of that stuff for learning English as well. So Rob says I have to study. I have an exam in a few days. Okay, yeah, in a few days. Okay, Rob, in a few days. Perfect. Yeah. Tomorrow. So this is a good one. Tomorrow, I'm working. Okay, Rob, present continuous. Okay, tomorrow I'm working. All right, not with will. Okay, how old are you, Rob? Let's try to guess how old is Prof. It depends if I have my beard or not. Now I look old. Yeah, you can try to guess. Why not? If I shave my beard, I look like a baby, but when I have my beard, tomorrow I'm working. Andara says tomorrow I'm working. Cool, Andara. Where do you work? What do you do? What kind of jobs do you do? What kind of work? Sorry, my head is all yeah. Okay. Yeah. What have you guys got? Okay. If you want to guess, so Annie says 28, Rob says 25. Yeah. Rob, I won't tell you my exact age, but I'll tell you that Rob is closer. Okay. Rob is closer than Annie. Annie, you have to. Oh, Rob says I'm 25. Okay. Prof maybe 27. So Rob still is closer. Okay. But yeah, you guys gotta see me. You have to see me without my beard. You have to see me without my beard. To know my true age. Because my beard makes me look a little older than I actually am. Anyway, guys, thank you. My grammar is not so good. No, it's okay, Rob. Continue practicing. Okay, so so in this case, okay, we use tomorrow I'm working because it's a future arrangement. Okay, it's something that was already planned, so it's an arrangement with a future time marker. You can check out the video on my channel. So Rob says, I do marketing research for a small, a tourist company. Cool. Tourism. So you're into tourism. What about you, Annie? Cool. So yeah, what kind of tourism do you do? Annie says he is 26 and his girlfriend is 24. Are you talking about me? That's what you think, Annie? I'll tell you that my girlfriend and I are the same age. Well, not the, she's a bit younger. She's a bit younger, but the same year, born the same year. Yeah, my girlfriend. I miss her. I miss her. She'll be back. She'll be back. Maybe I'll have her on the channel one of these days. But my girlfriend is actually, so she's half French Canadian and half Italian. So yeah, her first language isn't English. Okay. Her first language is French. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool to know. So yeah, she's from Montreal. But my parents are from Montreal as well, but they're Anglophone. So Montreal is it's sort of half English, English French. Then if you go outside of Montreal and the rest of Quebec, the province of Quebec, it's mainly French. So Rob says tourism in Sicily, especially my city. What's your city, Rob? Which city? Yeah, Sicily. It's a good place for tourism. I think it could have even more tourists, to be honest, because it's so beautiful. It's just, I think the problem, Rob, is, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the problem is that it's hard to get to. Sicily is hard to get to if you're not in Europe as well. And he says, I work in accounting. Rob, could you send me some cannelloni? No, Annie, it's good. Could you send me? Good. Antonio, you are so handsome. Thank you. Antonio, we're just finishing up. We're just wrapping up here. Oh, I hate accounting. I'll take this class. Okay, so again, Rob, I'm taking this class. Okay, not Will. I'm taking this class next semester. Messina. Oh yeah, you told me. Messina, yeah. Okay, yeah. I think I remember you told me that. Yeah, and I told you that my grandparents are from Provincia di Messina, okay? Not Messina the city, but the provincia, the province. Antonio, where are you from? Antonio? Haha, I can send you the recipe. Rob, do you make homemade pasta at home? Do you make homemade pasta? Is that something you like to do, or do you have your nonna or your wife make it for you? Yeah. If you've just arrived, please guys, consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Antonio, I'm from Sardinia. Okay, cool. Sardinia. Cool. So, my girlfriend actually recently went to Sardinia. I think she went in May? I can't remember. Or June. And he says, we have Italian pastry week this summer. Amazing days. That's all I can say. Yeah, for sure. Italian pastries, especially Sicilian pastries, very good. Ah, Rob, you're a woman. Okay. Ah, okay. Roberta. Okay. Is that your name, Robert? I'm a woman. Yes. I make it sometimes. Ah, okay. You're a woman. I thought you were a man, Rob. Okay. Okay. Good. Sorry. So your name is Roberta, I think. Okay. Cool. Sorry, Rob. I just thought because Rob in English is automatically Robert, so it's automatically a man. But yeah, that's cool. Where are you from in Sardinia, Antonio? Where are you from in Sardinia? Have any of you been to Canada, by the way? Have any of you visited Canada or want to visit Canada? It's a good country. It's a good country to visit. So I see more people are showing up now. What's that, guys? I guess it's 9 a.m. is not a good time then for you guys. Oh my gosh, 8 people. Guys, you guys are coming late. You're arriving. The lessons are, you know what we'll do? We'll do one exercise for you. Okay? Just to keep you guys busy here. Okay, so let me cool, Antonio. That's cool. I've never been to Sardinia. But I'd love to go one day. So Rob says, yes, I've been. So I've been. We say I've been to. Okay, I've been to Toronto. Cool, Toronto, my hometown. Super cool. Good. Okay, guys. I guess we'll end. We'll end with this quick little quotes exercise. Okay. So let's do this here. Okay, so here's a quotes exercise. Okay, so, and let me put your word box. So here are some famous quotes. Okay, so the first one's from Nelson Mandela. Okay, the greatest glory in living, not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. So the greatest glory in living, not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Okay, your word box is below. And the second one, the way to get is to quit talking and begin doing. Okay, what do you think these are some famous quotes from Nelson Mandela and Walt Disney. Antonio says, what other languages do you speak aside from English? Parlo l'italiano. Okay, parlo italiano. Siciliano. Okay. Yeah, because my grandparents are Sicilian. Yeah. So English, Italian, French. I grew up speaking, studying half English, French as well. Okay, but my native language is English. I'm from Toronto, Canada. The greatest glory in living. Okay. The greatest glory in living lies, they said, lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Okay. Let me post the third one as well. Yes, so good. The first one is lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. So it's not important, the fact that we don't do well and we fall, okay, but it's important that we get up, okay. The second one, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Okay, not hi, Rob. The way to get started, okay, the way to start, just to be productive, to start, is to quit talking, to stop talking, and begin doing. Okay, start doing. Okay, and the third one here, okay, your time is, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. So Annie says, limited. Okay. Hi, Mami Mima. Thank you for joining us. It's nice to have you here. Mami Mima is one of my favorite students. She always comments on my stuff, and I'm really grateful for that. You've come at the very end. We're closing now. We're just doing this last exercise. So Rob says limited. Yes, so your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. So, right, you have a limited amount of time. Your time here on earth isn't unlimited, right? Eventually, your life unfortunately comes to an end. So don't live it living someone else's life. Live your own life. Think for yourself. Okay. Mami Mimith, I'm so glad to have you here. Perfect. Let's see if I have one more for you guys here. Let's see if I have one more I can give you before. I'll give quotes exercise. Yeah, you missed the whole lesson. Mami Mimi, you missed the whole lesson. We did reading, listening exercises, vocabulary from what we read. So it was super fun. And I think Rob and Annie and everyone else learned a lot. So it was good. It was good. Let's see if I can give you. Let's do this one. Okay, let's do. You guys want to do one with verbs here? Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's do it. This last verbs exercise. Then, guys, I really have to go. I gotta get on with my day. Okay, so last one. So, John, are you still living in Egypt? Maria, no, I in Spain for a few months. So you guys conjugate the verbs correctly. Okay. Yes, you can find. Yeah. I'll post the live stream after the lesson. I think also you can go backwards if you want, but stay live with us now, so you can participate. Okay. So the first one here, John, are you still living in Egypt? Maria, no, I. So be careful, Annie. Are we talking about the past here? Are you sure we're talking about the past? What do you think? Rob, Mamimima. What do you guys think? What do you all think? So are you still living in Egypt? So I'm asking a present continuous question. Annie, don't retract your message. Don't worry. don't worry about that. I've lived or I've been living. So it can either be, okay, so are you still living in Egypt? You can say, right? You can say, I'm living in Spain. So Rob says I live. not I live. Okay, so I'm living in Spain for a few months. Okay, because live can be, so live is usually a stative verb, so it doesn't usually take the ing. So when to live is permanent, so like Rob, we can say Rob lives in, or Roberta lives in Sicily. Okay. Oh my gosh, someone's honking outside. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, that's annoying. Sorry, guys. So I'm living in Spain for a few months. Okay, or you can say I've been living in Spain for a few months, like Mami Mima said. But I live can take when it's temporary, okay, it can take the present continuous form. Okay, so I'm living in Spain for a few months because I want to learn Spanish. Because I want to learn Spanish. Want, okay, want is a stative verb. Okay, it's a stative verb and it never takes the ing, so never ing form. So want is never in action. Okay, live can be in action, so it can take the ing, like for instance, when it's temporary. So it's temporary in this case. Okay, I'm living in Spain. Okay, because that's not your permanent place of residence. Okay, that's not where you live permanently. But when it's permanent, you say, I live in Montreal. I live in Sicily. I live in Genova. I live in Rome. I live in France. Okay, live, present simple, no ing. But when it's temporary, it can take the ing. Okay, because I want to learn Spanish, because the want is a desire. It's not an action, not something you're doing, and it doesn't change, right? You always want to learn Spanish, so we use present. Okay. The next one. Okay, let me copy it again so you guys can see. Okay, really quickly here. Sorry. Okay, so Rob says, did you know that I speak Spanish? Perfect, right? That's good. Okay. Did you know that I speak Spanish? Did you know in the past? Okay, that's a common expression we use. Did you know that Canada is the second largest country in the world? Okay, did you know? Okay, asking for a fact. Okay, did you know? Good job, Rob. That I speak Spanish. Okay, speak, right? In general, okay, I speak English, I speak Italian, I speak French. Okay, in general, present simple. Did you know that I speak Spanish? Maria, what's the next one, guys? What do you guys think? What's the next one? Okay, Maria, no, what? So she's answering John's question. Did you know that I speak Spanish? No, what? No, what do you guys think? Comment, guys, in the live chat. So Rob says, no, I didn't. Perfect. Very good job, Rob. So you're answering a question, a past question, did you know, with a past answer, right? Good job, Annie. No, I didn't. Okay. Then Maria is asking John, and Mami Mima says, have you been? Good. Have you been to Spain? Okay. In your whole life, have you ever been? Have you been to Spain? Okay. Here we use the present perfect. Okay. Because we're asking for an action in the past. Action in the past. Okay, an action in the past. When the time period is not important. So I don't care when you went to Spain. I don't care if you went in 1915, in 2005, in 1976. I'm just asking, in your whole life, I just want to know if, not when. When the when is not important, we use the present perfect. Okay? Antonio says, I haven't. I don't know which one. Okay, so the next one, yes. So, have you been to Spain? So, good job, Antonio. No, I haven't. Good. Or no, I've never been. That's good too, Rob. Both of those are okay. No, I haven't. So, Antonio, it would be no, I haven't been to Spain. Okay? Because we use a full answer. A short answer, no, I haven't. Good. Good job, Antonio. No, I haven't been. Or Rob, no, I've never been. Perfect. Never with the present perfect as well. Okay, so guys, past simple you use when you have a time period. I went to the mall yesterday. Yesterday is your time period. I went. Past simple. Here, have you ever been to Spain? I've been, right? Rob said before, I've been to Toronto. Okay, I've been to Toronto. That means in my life I went. But the when is not important. Okay, if I said I went to Toronto yesterday, we use the past simple. Okay, I know it's a bit strange, but it's you guys seem to get it. Okay. So no, I haven't been to Spain. Okay, good. So I learned Spanish. Good. So in the past, right? I learned Spanish. Okay. I learned Spanish in Argentina. Let me just pull this up for you guys so you can see it again. Mami Mima says, I never have. For what? I never have. You want to know, Mami Mima, if we can say, I never have been? Do you want to, is that what you want to know? I never have been? Is that what you want to know? I never have been to Spain? Let me know. Guys, we don't, so never, okay, never goes between the auxiliary, okay, have, and your past participle. Been. So, I have never been to Spain. Okay, so the correct one is I have never. Oh, okay, so the correct one, sorry, let me just finish. I have never been to Spain. Okay. So, Mami Mima says no in the answer. So, have you been to Spain? No, I never have. It sounds a bit awkward. No, I wouldn't say that. I would just say no, never. Okay, if you want to use a short answer, you could say no, never. Or no, I've never been. Okay, so no, never. Or no, I've never been. Okay, that's better, okay? Than no, I never have, okay? No, never, or no, I've never been. Okay, that's better, okay? Any other questions about that one? Okay, now we have 7 viewers. You guys, you guys keep coming, you keep showing up. I don't want to stop. So let's try. I'll give you guys one more, okay? Because you guys are good students. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. Sorry, 1 second, guys. So let's try one more. last one for you guys. So my brother football tonight at Mullen Stadium. He since last year when he got injured. I hope he performs well tonight. So we're talking about in the future. Okay? So what do you think the first one is? The first answer. So mamimima, we're talking about the future. Okay, so I hope he performs well tonight because okay. Sorry, yeah, you have to sort of read the whole thing to understand the context of the. Now I have to go. Sorry. Thank you for the lesson. Until next time. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, Rob. Thank you so much for showing up, and thank you so much for participating. Thank you. Grazie mille. Grazie. Okay. Thank you. Mamimima, he hasn't played. So, mamimima, we're talking about the future. Okay, these two are together. I hope he performs well tonight. So my brother, how would we talk about a future event? My brother not played in the past, but my brother, what? So the second one, mamimima, is good. He hasn't played since last year when he got injured. Okay, so he hasn't played, present perfect. Okay, because still continuing, right? He hasn't played. So my brother, but if we want to talk about tonight, right? My brother is playing football. My brother is playing football tonight at Mullen Stadium. Okay, I used to play at Molson Stadium, but yeah. So my brother is playing, right? Because we have playing football. It's a simple arrangement. Or an appointment in the future, okay, we can use the present continuous. Yes, or going to is possible as well. All right. Good job, mamimima. Okay. He hasn't played since last year when he got injured. Okay. And let me post the second slot again. So I hope he performs well tonight because he so long to recover from his injury. I know the team is really happy him back. What can we say here? What can we say? So I hope he performs well tonight because he what? So mamimima brings up a good point. Is playing or is going to play, but not will. Okay, with simple arrangements or appointments, we cannot use will. Only present continuous or going to. Okay, and usually present continuous. Going to is usually to emphasize a decision or when a situation changes. Okay, but both are acceptable. So mamimima, perfect, has taken. I hope he performs well tonight because he has taken so long to recover from his injury, right? So he took isn't horrible here, okay, but he has taken because it has an effect on the present. Okay, he has taken action completed in the past, right? He recovered. He has taken so long, but it's recent, right? And it has an effect on what I'm saying right now, so we can use the present perfect. Very good, mamimima. And the last one, I know the team is really happy. What? I know the team is really happy him back. The last one here. Let me just take a drink of my smoothie. That's good stuff. Any idea, mamimima, for the last one? I know the team is really happy. So here we have, okay, Happy to have. Perfect. So good job. I know the team is really happy to have him back. So we've conjugated a verb. Usually when we have two verbs side by side, one conjugated, the next one usually takes the to infinitive. It can take ing, but usually the to infinitive. So I know the team is really happy to have him back. Perfect. Very good job. Okay. All right, guys. I think I have to get going now because I've been doing this for a while. But Mami Mima, thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad to see you here. It's a pleasure to have you as my student, as someone who watches the channel. But do you have any questions for me, Mami Mima, before I go? Before I leave, any questions? Because I want to answer any questions you have, because you've been such a good student and a supporter of the channel for so long. Thank you so much. Guys, anyone else listening as well? Any questions you have? I'll answer them now before I leave. Okay. Yeah, today I've got some teaching to do later on this afternoon. Mami Mima says, thanks, you're so kind. No, thank you, really. I'm grateful to every one of you. I hope I can make you guys proud and sort of make this channel successful in the future. Mami Mima, I'm just glad to support you. Thank you so much. Really, it's an honor to have someone like you and you guys here. It's really nice. All right, guys. Well, I think I've got to get going. But thank you. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell your friends. Leave a comment. Leave a like on this video. It helps me out. And share the channel with your friends. Also, I've left my Facebook links, Instagram in the description. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. It's it's been a long lesson, but thank you so much. Thank you, Mami Mima, for showing up. Even if it was at the end, you can check out some of the story, a story that I actually I wrote a while back, and I think it'll be a good story to do with these live streams because you can learn some new vocabulary and stuff like that, and we can use the vocabulary from the text and do some vocabulary and listening exercises. But thank you so much, guys. God bless. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye. Bye, Mami Mima. Have a nice day too. Thank you. God bless.